This year has been challenging and sometimes it can feel overwhelming. There's loads of mental health and wellbeing support at the university. Support includes a team of fully qualified mental health experts and a wealth of online resources. Here is consultant psychiatrist for KMPT and Senior Lecturer at Kent and Medway Medical School, Jo Rodda, to explain what anxiety is and to provide some practical things you can do to help manage anxiety.
My name's Jo Rodda and I'm a consultant psychiatrist in Kent. This is my therapy dog, Olive. I'm going to talk a little bit today about anxiety and I brought Olive because I think she's a great way for me to cope if I'm feeling anxious. We can all recognise that feeling of a mixture of worry and unease in a stressful situation. It's the anticipation of something bad about to happen. Often alongside that we feel physical sensations like a fast heartbeat and feeling shaky, sweaty and breathless. Anxiety is a normal feeling and experiencing anxiety can help us to focus on what we need to do, like study for that exam or prepare for that talk or performance. But if it's too strong a feeling or it doesn't go away after that stressful event's over, it's not very helpful. Some people experience intense anxiety that's out of proportion to what's actually happening, or they might experience anxiety that's just with them all the time. And feeling like that can make us avoid certain situations and it can really interfere with our day-to-day life, our work, study, relationships. This kind of anxiety often leads to vicious cycles which can feel really hard to get out of, but which can be broken. So what can we do to manage our anxiety? One thing to try is to first of all really try and understand what's making you feel anxious. And a way of doing this can be to keep a diary that helps you to make links between how you feel and what's been going on in your life around you at different times. Keeping that diary can also help you to recognise what you have achieved, because recognising achievements can be really difficult to do when you're feeling anxious and tending to focus on the negative. Give yourself some time to focus on your anxiety. Sometimes something really simple like setting aside a specific time each day when you'll think about the things that are worrying you can be really helpful. If you feel anxious outside of this time, tell yourself, I'm going to deal with that anxiety during my worry time. Think exactly about what it is that's making you feel anxious and even write it down. Put that list in a specific place, and that can really help you to feel more in control of your anxiety and to almost physically separate yourself from those worrying thoughts. Another approach is to try and use quite specific strategies to help you to manage the anxiety and break negative thought cycles. There isn't time to go through these today, but there are a lot of sources of support online. I like the NHS Every Mind Matters website and mind.org.uk. It really is possible to break negative thought cycles. It can feel impossible when you're feeling anxious, but there are ways to challenge the thoughts that make you feel anxious. You don't have to do it alone, and there are loads of online resources to support you to do this. No one watches a video and straight away has a handle on their anxiety, but with time and practice, these techniques can be really effective, so it's worth trying if you'd like to give it a go. Giving your mind a break from the anxiety can really help. A lot of people find that either relaxation techniques or mindfulness exercises can help them to focus away from the anxiety. Again, there are some of these on the Every Mind Matters website, and Headspace is a popular mindfulness app, although there are others as well. When you're anxious, it can be really easy to shift your attention away from important things like a healthy diet, physical activity and sleep, but it is really important to look after your body in terms of your mental well-being. Taking time to focus on your general well-being can put you in a better place to cope with the things that might make you feel anxious. Some people do find themselves using some negative coping strategies like using alcohol, cigarettes or food, and that can end up in a vicious cycle. Don't beat yourself up if that is what you're doing, but try and recognise it and think of other options, or ask for help to find other options so that you can try and plan a different response next time. Remember that you're not alone. You might be surprised how many people understand what you're going through. Just talking to someone that you trust can be a relief, and even just saying out loud what's worrying you can help you to recognise patterns and think of ways to manage your worry. Sometimes though, anxiety can be too much to manage on your own, and some people need extra support with this. You can look at the NHS Every Mind Matters website or talk to your GP who can let you know what your options are. There is also a free counselling service for students at the University of Kent, so please get in touch if you need extra support. You can look at all of the university's wellbeing services and online support at kent.ac.uk/wellbeing, and make sure you follow @UniKent SSW on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube for events and support.